Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? We are once again hanging out in Rags to Riches, which I'm very excited about because I keep forgetting about it. But then I get back into the island and I'm like, I like this. I like this island. I like what we've started, and I really need to just focus in and do the work. And so today, that is the plan. We're going to go in and try and get some things done. I also have a pretty big announcement. I was set up to kind of like just be in the house for a minute and give you guys this big announcement, but I'm going to let some more people file in since this is live. If you're watching this after the fact, sorry. There'll be an announcement soon. But yes, thank you all for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's start by just pulling some weeds and stuff, kind of doing some island maintenance. I did log in earlier just to buy my turnips, which I didn't do the previous week. I'm supposed to do that every week. And so I have my 50,000 plus worth of turnips. I did not buy much because I don't know what pattern we're going to get, and I can't really track it very accurately. So, I'm not doing good. Rags to Riches, not doing very good in this one. We did better in hard mode, to be honest with you guys. But welcome, everybody. I see Abigail is here, and Fry, James, Busy, Robert, Web Pixies, Mad Cricket, Sleepy Sarah, Amanda's here. How's it going? Welcome. Let's just kind of, we're just going to do our, couple of daily things here and there, and we'll do a big announcement in a second. Annika, how's it going? I got to buy some clothing, but I've just spent all my money on turnips, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. At least we can at least progress our relationship with Sable. Jay Haven, how's it going? I have an earache and am firmly on the struggle bus today, but happy to catch a stream. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. It's never fun. All right. I'm not paying attention to this conversation. I've done this like 100 times now. So I know we're getting close to the point where we start getting designs, though. Is at least the beard in stock? I can spend on that. We'll have to make some money, though. Let's see if we can get ourselves the... No. I do want to come back and buy some of this stuff, but it's not urgent. We're doing okay on clothing right now. My storage is pretty full. So, we should check and see. I thought I paid off a loan. Never catch one of these streams, but now I have. James, thank you for being here. I haven't done a lot of these ones. I've been streaming all kinds of different games. Like, September, this time of year in general, is just really big for new games coming out. And I was given some codes to some new games, and I meant to play one yesterday. I wasn't able to, and now we're back in Animal Crossing. I didn't want to let too much more time pass before coming back to Rags to Riches. So that was important to me. When we last streamed, though, we finished off the layout for this big farm. And today we're going to try and plant more on this farm now. So the idea being that we have like some crops that we started kind of like planting, and today we're going to just try and fill out more of the space so that in, hopefully a few streams from now, this will be full. And the goal will be to use it to make a ton of money. But I'm not going to sell this stuff yet. I'm going to try and fill it out. So we have wheat, potatoes, and sugarcane. And I think maybe we invited Leaf over to Harv's Island. If so, I have the opportunity to buy another type of crop today, or maybe just more of the same. Either way, I'm happy. We got to check our funds. I am broke. I am completely broke. We could sell some fruit. Well, no, we need to sell things that we can actually sell today. That's the problem. In Rags to Riches, there's only so many things I can actually sell to Timmy and Tommy directly. Everything else has to go in the bin. So yeah, it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. But maybe we have a money tree since we have this spot here. I mean, oh shoot, but I don't have 10K. I am pretty good about planting more money trees. The streaming gods are in my favor lately. Watching Pat's live stream. Nice. So, we have a campsite villager. I've not checked and see who that was. Luckily, because I'm wearing my do-rag, I don't have to like invite them to stay here if I don't want to. But yeah, it's always a lot of anxiety getting a campsite villager in a challenge like this when campsite villagers are part of the they're part of the challenge. You need a certain level of villager to live on your island by the end of this thing, and campsites can deliver those to you. Wooden block wall clock. We'll take it. Yeah, when it's evening, I can get some music from KK. I probably won't log in and do it because I'm just being honest with myself. I just probably won't do that, but I could. That's true. We're getting more folks in here. I'm going to do that big announcement here soon. Just letting people file in. I don't want you to miss it. Any more weeds? I did want to get all the little spots of weeds. I want to dig up all the fossils. This is going to be a good way for us to get some get some money today. The money rock could also be very helpful if we can find it. The anticipation. I know. There's your money tree. Oh, did I? Well, yeah, I got to get 10K, though. I want to bury 10K. I'm looking for a money tree that I planted previously, and I don't know where I put it. Let's head up here. There was some confusion last time about the big farm I was making. A few people said, well, you're not a farmer. You're a forager, so why are you okay with planting like such a big farm when you can't use it? And I just want to clarify with the rules, the way it works is that you can farm as much as you want. The farmers are the ones that are allowed to sell directly to Timmy and Tommy, and not even that much. They have limits to that. Anything else you want to sell in Rags to Riches, you can sell, including crops, even if you're not a farmer. It's just that you can't sell the stuff to Timmy and Tommy. So that is the downside. And I had to recheck the rules because I was getting worried that oh, am I not supposed to plant crops? And no, it's just that I can't sell them directly to Timmy and Tommy. So everything I pick has to go into the bin outside their house or shop. That is the big difference. Thank you, Ash. How's it going? Oh, you did see the tree with money on it? All right, well, we'll run into it eventually. Okay, how are we doing? Looks like we're just about ready to do that big announcement. Pat has 4 huge farms. It's not against the rules. Yes, that's what I figured. It's just a matter of how much you want to manage. Like a big farm is not a huge benefit in the sense that like all of your work is done. Like the larger the farm, the more you have to deal with, right? Like I have to water all that. I got to pick it all. It's a lot. But because I want to make sure that like I'm getting these really, really big sums of money when I play, it's worth it to me. Because I'm not playing Rags to Riches every day like I should be. So when I do log in and I have some crops waiting for me, it's nice to be able to sell them. Even if I can't get each one grown as efficiently as possible, meaning like 3 potatoes in one spot, for example, because I'm not watering them every day. Today's the perfect day to plant. It's raining. It looks like it might stop eventually. So we should probably be aware of that. You don't have to water to make them big enough to still earn money with them. Yeah, you can still just sell them, even if you don't water them every day. Be careful driving there, Mad Crickets. This big announcement includes visuals, and if you're driving, I don't want you to look. Just know you can always come back and look later. Okay, are we ready for the big announcement? Maybe. Maybe I'll string you along for a little bit longer. So much to do. Look at all these paths we got to fill in. Oh my gosh. Did we get all the fossils? I don't know if we did. I have 5. I don't know if I dug up 5 today. They might be old. We might have fossils from last time I played, and I still want to find a money rock. What's the announcement? Well, it's a big announcement. It's something. Tell us. I don't know. You guys want it too bad. I think let's just chill for a minute. I found the money rock. That means we can plant the money tree. Stop leaving us in suspense. What? Listen, this is my live stream, okay? You stop being in suspense. I don't know what to tell you. What did you miss? Nothing yet. But we're about to do a big mistake. I planted the 1,000 bells instead of the 10,000 bells. After all that work, I hate when I do that. Oh, that makes me so mad. Okay, well, now I'm not in the mood to do a big announcement. I've really screwed up this time. Karma? No. That was an injustice. Let me put this over here. You can't show too much enthusiasm. Yeah, it's like a cat, exactly. Glad to see a live stream. Sorry, I haven't. I've been MIA. Had COVID and pneumonia for the last 3 weeks. Gosh, sorry to hear that. No reason to apologize to me. Just hope you're feeling better. These aren't mandatory. Let me take care of these fossils. I bet you guys are wondering what the announcement is. I just want you to know that it's right here on my desk. James dropped a like. Oh, that's a good idea, James. How many likes do we have? Can we get to 100 likes? Maybe if we get to 100 likes, I'll be more in the mood to do the big announcement. Naru, how's it going? Your cat's gonna stream now? No, the cat's not on the desk. Oh, I can donate 2 today. That's great for your desk, but we want to know too. You got one of them new switches? Why would that be why would that be relevant to you at all? Well, I guess if I started another new island, but no. Look what I got. Isn't it great, guys? That's the big announcement. I bought myself something. Okay, now I can sell these fossils. Lori, thank you for the super. Appreciate it. I can also sell some other garbage that I can't give to Timmy and Tommy, like these fruits. I think I was saving the apples and stuff for crafting, but you know what? We got more apples. We're fine. Outdoor table. Sell it. Baseball set. Sell it. All right. Do you still do dream tours? I want to do them again soon. I haven't done them in a while, but that's not the announcement either. You made the jar of farts plushie for us. No. That'd be great, though. You have a real jar of Okay, if you guys keep it up, it's going to be 200 likes before we do the announcement. Ooh, the scooter. Oh my gosh, can I get this? How much is this thing? We're going to have to save up today. 13,000. I have that. I can actually... I thought this was going to be a lot more. Yes. Oh, I love the scooter. Excellent. What a cool... Oh, wow. What a day. Let's buy this too. Okay. Sell the fossils. 12,000. That almost bought the scooter. That almost paid for the scooter. That's great. All right, we're at 87 likes. We still got to get to 100 before we do the announcement. By the way, I want that like goal was set by James Gamer 2023. So you can thank James Gamer for needing 100 likes. I was about to do the announcement based on just people getting in the door, but James had such a great idea. I just realized that Lori Super has poop on it. Now it's 101 likes. So yeah, thank you, James, for that great suggestion of waiting until we get 100 likes before the big announcement. I'm just going to do my paths. That seems like a good idea. So we need 101 likes. Yeah, it looks like you guys already have a jar of farts emoji. Lori just kind of constructed one. Now I don't have to go make one. Or have one made. You know what I thought would be funny is if the jar of farts was like tipping its cap. Get it? Because jars have caps. So it was like as a greeting, but then like stank was coming out. I have been thinking about this. But again, it's not the announcement. Nope, you'll learn about that pretty soon. We got 97 likes out of 101. It's all right. I have lots of paths to fill in. I can fill paths and I can fill time. What else do we want to do today? So we got to check out the campsite villager. We need to just kind of do some more island planning today. I don't remember exactly all the things we wanted to all the places we wanted to put things, but I know that we talked about quite a bit. Jars have lids, bottles have caps. You took my amazing... Is it a pun? I don't know. It's a great play on words, and you've ruined it. So never mind. 103 likes. Okay, cool. I can do the big announcement now. The big announcement... Hold on. The big announcement is a small announcement during the next stream. Yes, I'd like to announce that next stream there'll be an announcement. No, give me 1 second. I found another fossil, though. That's the announcement. I found another fossil. I just want to park my character in here. All right. You guys ready? The big announcement is that we have merch. Look at it. Wait. It's upside down. Look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. And you know it. And you want it. These are for sale now. You can get these. Yes, CanyonDuck merch. Let me show you. All you need to do, there's a link in the description, or you can go to crossingminute.com, and we have a merch button now. There's, you got your villager hunt tool, you got your build generator tool, and we have a merch link. And this will bring you to the Crossing Minute merch store, where you can buy CanyonDuck t-shirts, youth t-shirts, hoodies. There's different colors, and mugs, big mugs too. These are 15 ounces. Okay, I wouldn't sit here drinking this chalice of coffee and leave you out of it. Okay, now you are going to be able to drink officially merged CanyonDuck coffee. Yes, official duck coffee. Mm-hmm. So yeah, shirts come in different sizes, different colors. I did a lot of product testing to ensure that they were of high quality standards, and CrowdMade definitely had the nicest out of what was tested. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with the way it came out, and I hope you guys check it out. It's, again, linked down below. Pretty soon we'll get the merch shelf under all the videos and things like that. That's going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, there you go. It was funny because the other day someone here was like, if you're going to do merch, you better do CanyonDuck merch first. And this was like sitting in the other room, but I was still waiting. Like, well, not this one. I had samples coming in, and I'm like, I wish I could show you, but I can't. But yes, this is way overdue because CanyonDuck is gone. But it's a start. It's still pretty freaking nice. Picnic Line designed it. It was so good. Let me try and get to the camera too again. I don't have the hotkey for that. I just have to look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna go put it on. You just sit here. Here, listen to this. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. It fits the frame perfectly. That's so good. Stuck in your head at work today. Are you shipping to Europe also? I think CrowdMade ships worldwide. Hold on, let me double check that.
Quack.
There's a list of countries they're not able to ship to, and they're all like 2-letter identifiers, so I'm not exactly sure which ones. I'm pretty sure they ship internationally. Now I'm checking. I would have checked that at the start of this whole process, but now I'm like, I want to make sure that I give you the right information. So it'll take a little longer for the UK, New Zealand, Australia, France, and Germany. It says 3 to 5 weeks from the date of shipping. I can confirm it did take a bit, just for the States to get this. I think that's just that way a lot of times with print-on-demand kind of shirts. But one of the things I like about CrowdMade is that they work with creators pretty closely. So there might be some things that I can do on my end to try and ease shipping times. But I haven't gotten that far in the process yet. This is it for now. This is what we have. But more ideas on the way for merch. Ducking awesome. All right. Well, cool. Now we can play the game. I hope you guys like it. It is again linked down below. I will go ahead and link it in the pinned chat message as well. So you guys can check that out. Cool. Let me know if you get it. Let me know if you get some shirts. Oops. Ordering one now. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lori. I hope you like it. I wanted to make sure that whenever I got around to making merch, I put a lot of thought into the design because I know me, and I know that the last thing I want to do is buy a shirt with someone's logo on it, even if that logo is really cool looking. I feel like it's better in the case of like this shirt. It's better to have something that even if you don't know where it's from, it still looks really nice. You would wear this to the store or whatever, and people wouldn't question like, oh, what's a crossing minute? No, I want it to be something that's really, really nice, and so in terms of quality, and then also something you would be proud to wear around. So yeah, went and got a fantastic design, workshopped it for a bit. Is it a soft t-shirt? I would say it's an in-between. It's not... I definitely have softer t-shirts than this, but it's definitely softer than like some of the other ones I've tested. This is, I think, a heavy cotton. And there's always the option to put even more things in the store. I wanted to start small at first. So, yeah, maybe in the future. But yeah, this would be... I would say it's just nice. It's just a nice, solid feeling shirt. A sticker sheet of some kind with the custom emojis. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I was wondering because they have stickers, and I'm like, oh, but just one sticker seems kind of like, eh. I didn't even think of the emojis, which I can totally do. Unknown, how's it going? Gold core merch? It's been so long now. CanyonDuck is too obscure to understand, but looks indeed pretty good. That was what I was figuring. Yep. It's anything you get from, I think, just a creator that you watch on YouTube is going to be really obscure. Even if it's just their logo, it's branded, it's going to be kind of like, I don't know what that is. And that counts for creators with over 1 million subscribers because there's a number of them, and that doesn't necessarily mean everyone knows who they are. So, you know, unless you're like the size of Mr. Beast, it's going to be pretty obscure. So in my opinion, it had better look good. Ordered a shirt. Thank you. Ordered a mug. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoy them. I don't have any alerts set up for that, but I appreciate it. Dinkum merch? What would that be? I don't feel like I'm allowed to do any out-of-town Tony merch, but obviously Blaine's character Tony is like the favorite. Keep in mind, too, I can't really take licensed Nintendo or Dinkum kind of like imagery and slap on a shirt and sell it. I could do references, like CanyonDuck is a reference, but there's nothing about this design that's like Nintendo in any way. Your change cameras / Windows transition should be the transition from Animal Crossing when you enter a building. That's a funny idea. What are we doing now? We're filling in some paths. Just ordered a shirt too. Almost wanted to get a mug, but I got a shirt instead. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Yeah, I love the way the shirt's turned out. Do I have a cat? Yes. Yes, I do. It's extremely smart to not have Animal Crossing assets drawn on the merch. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing. If we do stickers, I probably can't, because some of the emojis are pretty close to Animal Crossing characters, so gotta be careful there. The cat's the executive assistant. He runs the stream. It's true. Did you just make sure you own a cat? I just want to see if, you know, he's still there. Yeah, we're good. This cat's a free spirit, okay? They could just peace out, and then what? Would this path lead to the riches by any chance? It does, actually, because this leads to my big farm that's supposed to make me all my money. Do I have the New Horizons logo light? No. I've not seen that. I think this means the paths are filled in solid now. Alpha Gaming, how's it going? Yeah, I think we filled them in. Yeah, I didn't even know that existed. That sounds cool. Sure looks good on you. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I'm excited I can finally wear it. Let's head over to Harv's and see about Leaf. Oh, yeah, I have money. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can get some crops. New Leaf's your favorite? New Leaf was so good. Yeah. We were playing that for a bit, but there's too many projects. Can't keep up with all these games. Fly. Gonna get yelled at for wearing my construction helmet. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend, by the way. We do another 30-day challenge. Thank you, Tina. Not for a while. I definitely need to decompress after that. It was quite a marathon for me. Ooh, we can get a hairstyle. But I do have some other stuff cooking up, and yeah, we'll see what comes out first. I'm working on a few things. Let's go ahead and put my hair back. Wish New Leaf wasn't on 3DS because it's not as comfortable to play compared to the Switch. I know. I would really love it if they would just kind of bring back something like New Leaf on the Switch. It'd be great. Yeah, port of New Leaf or any Animal Crossing to the Switch other than New Horizons would be fantastic. I would take any at this point. All right. I'm going to buy some crops, I hope. I don't know how much I can afford, but I'm probably going to spend like all my money on this right now because we have such a big farm to fill in. Shop. Pumpkins. Okay. This is my least favorite thing because they have 4 different colors and you don't know what you're going to get. I'll just buy a bunch. Wild World, New Leaf, Home Designer, Pocket Camp, New Horizons. Never played GameCube or City Folk or Amiibo Festival. I've never played Amiibo Festival, but I've seen enough of it to know I don't want it. I would say, yeah, the one I enjoy revisiting a lot is the GameCube version. And City Folk is very similar in a lot of ways to the GameCube version. I did revisit that one pretty recently. I think we did like some members only content for that. And it was cool, but I didn't realize just how much it was like the GameCube version when I started playing it. It definitely has some new features that GameCube didn't have, but yeah, I want to go back to the GameCube era to the point where I've been looking at GameCubes again because I don't have one anymore. And I thought, well, that would be kind of cool to like stream that. But I have so many new games that I want to play on the channel. I don't know where I'll find the time in the schedule. So I figure there'll be a point in which we all kind of get bored of New Horizons again because it just kind of ebbs and flows, right? And when that point hits, maybe I'll grab myself like a GameCube. Oh, I got the recipe for the hedge. New Leaf certainly was feature packed. That's for sure. New Leaf had the best features. The one thing missing from it, of course, is the ability to put furniture outside. And because you can't put furniture outside, you can do some public works and stuff. It's hard to make New Leaf feel as personal to you as New Horizons, which is why I like New Horizons better. I really enjoy the depth of the decorating that you can do when compared to other entries. However, New Leaf is still really solid. Will I get tomatoes? Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even think of that. I was just ignoring them completely. Okay, that's enough pumpkins, Leaf. Hold on. No, sorry. I meant to buy some tomatoes too. Why didn't I think of tomatoes? Okay, let me head to the ATM. I think I have some money in there. Happy Home Designer, you put furniture outside. Happy Home Designer feels like New Leaf spin-off. I wish you could play the furniture outside the game too. Yeah, Happy Home Designer was good. Oh, look at that. Wow, I didn't realize we had that much in here. Sweet. Okay, yeah, well, let's buy some tomatoes. I didn't count to see how many we need to buy to fill up a spot. Let's just load up. Subtitles? I could have turned on subtitles for the live stream, but I think there's like a latency problem. Like I didn't want to, screw up the latency on the stream or create latency. Closed captions. Yeah, now I can't turn them on because we're already streaming, but I could try it for next time if you guys want. They're not too reliable. They're not too great. They tend to get a lot of stuff wrong. Is the other problem because they're live and they're trying to process very quickly what I'm saying. And But if enough of you feel like you could use that, then I could consider turning that on. Care Bear, how's it going? Question for you guys. Speaking of new games, have you seen anything on the game Party Animals? And if myself and some others were to play that, would that be of interest to you? If you don't know what Party Animals is, you can look it up. It's pretty adorable. It's pretty hilarious. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Well, you missed the big announcement. Care Bear. Now you have the CanyonDuck song in your head. Looks really fun. Do you allow visitors to your island? Not generally. Especially when we're just doing like a single player kind of stream, getting some work done. It's always fun to watch you and other streamers play games together. What was the news? Well, I was gesturing to the news. The news is on my shirt. Can you not see it? Is it too small? If you're a mobile, you probably can't see it. Okay, is that enough tomatoes? Care Bear's pretending. Like, look how sarcastic that was. Oh, cool. Wow. Care Bear didn't like it. You know what? I'm glad you weren't here for the big announcement. Obviously, Care Bear doesn't like it. It's fine. It's fine. What do I think of Fae Farm? Oh, I love Fae Farm. I have been, you know what? I told myself I wasn't going to, but I have been playing it a little bit off camera. Sorry. I really wanted to play it this weekend. We didn't get around to it on stream. You like it. Okay. All right. Well, just didn't seem like you liked it very much. Let's plant this stuff. Item delivery and liquidation. I still don't know why I would ever use this. Obsessed with Fae Farm, been playing it off screen too. It's so good. Okay, I would like to go home now, Wilbur. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'd love it better if I had the money to go and get one. All good. Yes, I will be streaming more Fae Farm. Yeah, Fae Farm is a little bit up there in price compared to others, but I mean, so far it seems pretty packed with stuff and things to do, which is good. Where to put tomatoes now? I think I would like tomatoes. So there's wheat, potatoes. I think tomatoes will go on this side. Let's start over here, and we'll just fill this place out. There's pumpkin. Here's tomato. This is why I prefer to buy from Leaf rather than replant myself, because I don't have to dig any holes. I can just stand here and very rapidly place down the crops. Ruby, how's it going? Critter Cove, I do have a key to Critter Cove. That's what I was going to play yesterday, but I needed a break. Yesterday was very busy for me, so I didn't want to stream. But I'm looking forward to playing that as well. I kind of feel like we should go buy the rest of the tomatoes to fill this in, right? How's my island going? It's good. I think it's pretty good. I did not see Blaine's character in Critter Cove yet, no. I have some ideas for mine, though. Pumpkins would be my next one. Should I plant those here? I think I should plant those here. I guess I could always move them if I don't like where something is placed, but oh my gosh, that would be that'd be a lot of work. You know what I might not do is I might not buy more pumpkins because we're gonna want to make sure like we organize them by the different colors anyway. I always like doing that. I think it looks really cool. But if I fill it up and then need to reorganize them, that's going to be silly. We could just wait until these grow in and then plant them how we want. You know what I have been playing that I finally got after all this time was Switch Sports. And I am just obsessed with bowling to the point where my shoulder hurts right now. I've been playing it a lot. I really, really like it. Okay, so we need... 31 tomatoes to fill this in. I think I should go buy them. Let's go do that. Oh, no. Switch Sports bowling, like virtual bowling. No, I don't like real bowling. Real bowling is kind of gross. You have to wear other people's shoes, and you have to stick your fingers in these holes, these dirty holes that are never cleaned, that millions of other people have, like, stuck their fingers into without washing. They're eating nachos and stuff, and then it's gross. Bowling is a nasty, disgusting sport. When you go publicly. Like, if you have your own shoes and your own ball, great. You've solved bowling. But if you're like me and you don't do that, you don't have that stuff because you don't bowl enough, not fun. Not a fun place to be. I think you'd have better luck not getting sick at a potluck. I've been playing Fae Farm. I love Fae Farm. I think we would be good friends because we have that in common. If I dig them up now, I can see what color they are. That's a good point. That's also a lot of work, but yeah, that's a good point. Fear of contamination. It's disgusting. Like, why? You wouldn't wear someone else's shoes in any other context, right? Like, if someone was like, oh, here, like, let's say you lived in New York City and, you know, your shoes were feeling a little ratty and there was just like a shoe rental right there and they were clearly worn by like a lot of other people. Like, you wouldn't rent shoes. You would never rent shoes and just walk around in your day-to-day life. But for some reason we go bowling, we don't even think about it. Really? Sure. Yeah. Why? Germaphobe alert. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The holes are always gross. The holes are actively gross, like, because they're very obviously gross. No one has to argue with that. The shoes, we don't think about them as much. But yeah. Oops. I don't want more pumpkins. Shirt order, I can confirm they ship to Europe and shipping costs are reasonable. Thank you, Annie. Thank you for ordering a shirt, and thanks for the feedback there, too. That's good to know. I wouldn't be able to know what the shipping costs were for someone in Europe. I figure my years of touching New York City subway poles is worse than the ball holes. That's fair, yeah. I mean, certainly don't touch your face. Here's the other problem with bowling, though. You can go on the subway in New York, and you can tell yourself, don't touch my face. I'm going to wash my hands when I get home. When you're in a bowling alley, and you're doing like a sport with your friends, and it's all about drinking beer and eating nachos, eating hand food while bowling? Are you kidding? What are we doing? You accidentally got blue roses. Oh, wow. Congrats. I think this puts us up to 30, and so I just got to buy one more. I never thought of bowling that way. I can't go back now. Oh no, I've ruined bowling for somebody. Or did I save a life? Oh my gosh. So that's 31. Okay, if I'm good at math, which I'm not, I think that's all I need. You ruined bowling for them. If I've only ruined bowling for one person, I'm not doing a good enough job. All of you should be rethinking bowling now, okay? What do I have to say? Haven't gone bowling in a long time, though. I mean, everybody here could probably say that because you're all still here among us, right? Yeah, if you have your own ball and shoes, you're good. I think you're totally good. Can you stop talking about dirty balls and get back to things that really matter, like jars of farts? Yeah, that's a good point. We should really be talking about hygienic things like jars of farts. You ruined it for me too. The grossness of bowling doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I envy that. Why do we need to wear those shoes? That's what I'm saying. Why? Like, why do I need to wear these shoes? My shoes are perfectly good. Just put like brushes there so I don't like track rocks onto the wood. And let me wear my own shoes. The food is disgusting, always. I think that's a requirement when you work in a bowling alley and they're like, oh, can you cook? And when you're like, yeah, I can cook. I'm a great cook. They immediately don't hire you. They throw your resume in the trash. Like, no. We can't have someone here that has like an ego about cooking. If you are a confident cook, confident cooks need not apply. I have also eaten finger food while bowling and not given it a second thought. And one day I woke up and said, oh, gross. Okay, look at that. I was right. I did the math correctly. And all of our tomatoes are planted. Let's customize our shovel and then start replanting some other stuff. How to spread foot fungus. Yeah. And then you want me to ruin something else? Here, before I ruin this for you, I can ruin something else real quick. But I promise you it is something you've probably done before and probably plan on doing again soon. It's a public thing that a lot of people do. And if I say this, it may hurt some of you. You might not like me anymore. Some of you probably are hate watching right now, so I'm not worried about that myself. Just letting you know that, like, if you tell me, yeah, like, this is a risk. Lori's ready. That's one person. Okay, I've refreshed my shovel. They spray the shoes, but what is that spray? I don't know what that is. We need your knowledge. How will you survive? Taking care of crops in Fae Farm is terrible. Okay, so Classy, try to get yourself upgraded tools, because what you can do is when you upgrade your watering can, even the first upgrade, you can use magic. You can push the on the controller, it's the Y button at the top, and it waters a 3x3 all at once. I have to imagine the better watering cans do that even more too. But we can take it. Okay. I think movie theaters are disgusting. Because here's the thing, especially like cloth seats. You put your head on the headrest that like hundreds of other people have put their head on. Dozens every day. I mean, if they have like bad dandruff or something, which is fungus, you know, you're going to get that all up on the back of your head. So, yeah. I mean, we already knew movie theaters were gross. The floors are sticky and everything, but you're not laying on the floors. At least you shouldn't be. Most people don't. But yeah, like you ever have them like turn the lights on after the movie's over? Take a look at your headrest. Take a look at the seat you just sat in. Lice? Yeah. Like it bad. It's pretty bad. You put a jacket there. Okay, but do you wear the jacket on your way out? Do you put the jacket in your car on the way home? Do you clean your car afterwards? Someone just said streaming rocks. Just wear a helmet. So, okay, coming soon are CanyonDuck helmets. CanyonDuck germ fighting helmets. Do not share them. They are personal use only. Do never share the CanyonDuck helmet. I'm just going to give all of you shower caps. Bubble Boy. A Scoot helmet. I just learned the stream and learned of dying from bowling. Yes. I think we all are. Anyone just coming in is like, oh my gosh. I thought this was Animal Crossing. I have not now, nor will I ever get lice from movie theaters. You are ridiculous. But it could happen. Oh, man. I've never gotten lice from movie theater either, but those seats are gross. At least the theaters I've been to. I don't think I've seen many theaters where I didn't look at the seats and go, ugh. And, you know, 2-hour movie, maybe at first you tell yourself, don't put my head on this headrest. Like, don't do that me. That's gross. And then, like, hour and a half into that movie, you're leaning back and you're like, oh, I did it. I put my head on the headrest. Just like the person who sat in this chair before me and all the people before them. What else do you have to ruin for us? Basically, just don't go out in public. That's my motto. The whole sentence. Basically, just don't go out in public. Getting some points for planting all these crops. Trust no one. What about a theater that's also a restaurant? I mean, same applies, right? Like, what's the difference? Never going out again. Yes, join me. You realize this is all a marketing tactic from me, right? Like, if I convince all of you to stop going to movie theaters and stop going bowling, what are you going to do? You going to sit at home all day staring at the wall? No, you're going to stare at your phone or your TV. You're going to put on Crossing Minute, and you're going to watch, and you're going to learn about what other things you probably shouldn't do. This is all marketing, okay? You'll be fine. You go see movies. You'll be absolutely fine. Or will you? Maybe you should just watch the stream instead. By the way, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so figure it out. CanyonDuck cleaning wipes for movies and bowling. I can finally watch with sound on. Oh no. This is the right time to be watching with sound on, actually. I think you missed the worst of it. Why would you want to eat anywhere? You can't see the person that is bringing it to you until they show up. Well, and then who made it? And what was the kitchen? What condition was the kitchen in? I need a hazmat suit. Your mobile phone is more dirty than public seats, sorry to say. It probably is, but when you don't go anywhere, it can only get so dirty. You know what I mean? I disinfect my phone regularly. I do too. I have that one of those, like, what are they called? Phone soap, I think. It's those little cases with the UV light. They're great. If we continue this line of thought, I'll never leave the house. Never leave the house again, so thanks. Hey, you're welcome. There's nothing out there for you anyway. Going outside, overrated. Makes me feel better than the only person who's careful about germs. I didn't used to be this way. You know what did it for me? I bet you'll never guess what did it for me. I got a sewing project. Dee Dee, welcome to the Billionaires Club. Thank you so much. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your emotes. Sit at home and buy merch. What's the name of your island again? What is the name of this island again? We called it Ragtag. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to play the song. Sorry.
Ragtime island living. Ragtag, ragtag. Spend all my days a foraging. Foraging. Restarted my island again. Welcome to Ragtag island living.
Yeah. It's not foreign jail. Oh my gosh. No, a couple of you guessed it. It was COVID. COVID made me a Looney Tune. I'm just a parody of myself now. Okay, so I've replanted the sugar cane, so that's good now. Once this all grows, we can finish off this section. Pumpkin section will be done soon. So now I need to do the potatoes and the wheat. And then we need carrots, and I think that's all of it. I think that's all of it. Who makes your songs? That's composer Cleo, who is the best human that I know. We have a whole slew of ragtag songs, including everybody's favorite.
Ragtime island living. Sad tag. Spend all my days in foreign jail. Foraging. Restarted my island again. Welcome to Ragtag island living.
It's so cursed. Yeah, it's one of those songs that when you hear that version of it, it kind of ruins the original for you. The chatter video, good times, yeah. The stream is so much better with sound on. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, look at that. We've planted 200 crops. And we got this too. How much more wheat do I have? Oh, a good bit. Okay. I think we're going to need to go refresh this shovel again. Let's go do that before it breaks. I hate having to make new shovels and stuff. Not me buying that phone sub Dan just talked about. Oh, I should have an affiliate link for that. Dang it. I need more germaphobe stuff in my affiliate links. Shower caps, phone soap. Oops. I have a whole slew of affiliate links in the description. I should add the phone soap thing that I use. You should do a germ talk of the day segment in every stream. Just see how many people I can get to never watch again. Oh yeah, he's kind of funny and all, but every time I watch, there's one less thing that I want to do in my real life. Just The whole channel is just about ruining stuff that I like. Did I just eat raw wheat? Why am I even allowed to do that? That's so unsafe. Okay, I don't have my shovel out. That's my problem. What a bad example this game sets. You shouldn't eat raw wheat that you pick out of the ground. I like the channel, but do you know that bowling kills? Extra fiber? There might have been bugs on it. Oh. Yeah, there might have been. Oh, you ruined eating raw wheat, too! I hate it here. Can't even eat my favorite snacks anymore. Yeah, you can't even enjoy fungus now? Wheat germ. It counts. That counts. Do I still have my gold core island? No, but the dream address is down below. You can visit. But we did finish that island, and I I got my fill of gold core after that. You eat raw wheat every day. I hope you're joking. I guess your marketing tactic backfired. Everyone leaves the stream to go try it. Wait, what's so bad about raw wheat? And they go to their nearest farm and just start picking it and then eating it. I need to design a movie theater in Animal Crossing complete with fleas. Is that what you meant to say? You should design a movie theater, but like put cleaning supplies around it. You know, like just the first Animal Crossing movie theater that, you know, tries to keep its patrons safe. Well, I'm not English, and for the longest time I didn't know the difference between wheat and weed. Oh. I could see how that would be confusing. Trying to create a concert area, but I can't figure out a way to make it look like part of the town. I have an idea. I have the perfect idea for you. All you have to do is visit crossingminute.com and click on build up here and roll you a build challenge and just do whatever it says. Timeless hedgehog. Perfect. So now you were saying you didn't know how to make it part of the town. So when you're building your what were you building? It doesn't matter. Now it's timeless hedgehog. It's perfect. It's the perfect idea for anyone who's struggling with ideas in Animal Crossing. By the way, that's our design challenge for the month. Grab you one of those, and you can do it in Dinkum, Palia, or Animal Crossing. You can build whatever it tells you to build. Your interpretation of it. Throw it in our Discord in the channel for that. And you know, we're running out of time. There's like only days left to claim the prize of nothing. But it's fun. Just something fun to do. You finished your new design? Nice. I might build a birthday cake because that was what generated. Fleurs did a music festival? Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Okay, now potatoes. And that'll be the last of the replanting of crops I need to do today. I like how I finished that entire like stamp collection doing this. I never run out of ideas. I have 3 islands. It's still not enough. That's a good problem to have. Unfortunately, I didn't finish planting these before the rain finished. I don't know if the baby ones need to be watered. I think they do. Is the farm supposed to be the star of your island? Yeah, whatever makes the most money. So yeah, probably. I wasn't thinking of it that way, but yeah, probably it needs to be. It's so many crops. I haven't even begun. I have not even begun to plant these crops. Walls between movie theater seats, self-sanitizing seats. You could just watch movies at home. Then you got 4 walls. You got a couch that only has your own germs on it. And you can actually, like, change the volume of your own TV, eat your own snacks. Nobody's going to stop you. They look like they're sparkling? The new ones? Oh, the new ones are sparkling. I didn't realize. How does that work? Simply because it rained today? You named your island salmon because I'm a fashionista and found cool salmon flags. So that sounds cool. I don't know what kind of flag to do for my island. I guess I can make a little... I put a little villager in a jail cell. Plastic canister. All right. I'm worried I'm going to need to go refresh my shovel again, so let's go do that. Start converting your hard mode island to be your main island. If it weren't for this challenge, I probably would have done the same thing. Who's the campsite villager? I haven't gone in yet. We still have to go see that. I spent a lot of time announcing the merch. And then talking about all the things that are gross in the world. You were the one who wanted a massive farm. Yeah. I wanted a massive farm that matched the size of the regret that I would have for making the farm so big. And it worked. Fell asleep, figured you went while I was napping. I have not gone yet. I actually forgot about it. So you just reminded me. Maybe I have to replant these potatoes. I'm going to have dreams about planting crops. It's so bad. There's like so much to plant. It's going to look good, though. I thought you said you have dreams about germs in public areas. No, I call those nightmares. Is it Monsois? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hello. Maybe that's too fancy. You're going to have nightmares about harvesting the crops. Yeah, that'll be, yeah. I ruined the joke. Oh, sorry. Okay, one sec. This is weird. Okay. Plant all of these. We'll get it done. Then we'll go see the campsite villager. We're almost there. Your fine brings pain. All good. How come the potatoes went so much farther? What is with that? Did I just have more potatoes? Like, maybe I had initially planted more? Yeah, that's probably it. I probably had some because I bought some from AJ at one point, I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, we only have like one more section of potatoes to do. Cool. All right. Oh, we're going to make so much money. Losing track of your stock? What kind of farmer are you? Magic watering? I know. Yeah. Well, we can get the gold watering can, and that does make it a lot easier. I don't know when we're going to be able to get a 5-star island, though, so I'm not counting on that at the moment. I'm kind of tempted to catch these butterflies because I'm not sure what I have and have not caught yet. Let's cover our bases here. Oh, okay, that's new. Out of all the butterflies, I was not expecting that one to be the new one. The bug tournaments on this island are going to be so easy. When you have big open spaces you can run around in like this, it's so easy for catching bugs. It looks like I had to catch some bugs anyway. Perfect. What's the fish I need to catch? I'm probably going to skip this. Yeah, no. 3 DIY projects and chop down a tree. 3 DIYs should not be a problem. You can buy the golden watering can from somebody? That's true. Is it too late to start the challenge? Just deleted your old data, but don't know if people are still playing. I would say it's slowed down. Is it too late? Not necessarily, but I wouldn't depend on the weekend markets. That said, I'm not hanging out too much in Nintendo's Discord these days. You can go in there and see just how active those sections are. Ours is pretty inactive now for weekend markets. It was really active when it first started, but yeah, I'd say maybe there's like one post in there in the last couple weeks. Maybe last week had a few, but Jenny Woo, thank you so much for 6 months. Keeping you laughing while you're working. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Love to hear it. Do I have any fossils? I think I have one. Calissy, how's it going? Elizabeth, how's it going? Welcome, everybody. We already have one. Okay. Cool. Seen a few people quit and restart. I'm worried I'll just give up on it easily. This is definitely more of a marathon, not a sprint, this challenge. And there are certain things you can try and rush, but a lot of it is just, it's kind of like play Animal Crossing like you did when it first came out, but with a few like twists and turns here and there. And it's because of the way it's designed, single player is possible, like if you make some concessions in the rules. But yeah, it does feel like more and more people the more people who are playing it, the more enticing it is. Can we do the challenge in Happy Home? Yes, if you wanted to do the random generator build challenge, you can use any means to build your build. But yes, good question. That's in our Discord, by the way, just the challenge we're talking about. We're doing a monthly challenge. A couple people have submitted. It has not been a lot, or there's not a lot of time left is what I was trying to say. And so keep that in mind. What's the random generator challenge? So, sewing project and plastic canister. In our Discord, you'll see a monthly challenge forum room. If you don't, by the way, if you scroll to the top of the Discord channels, there's a channel called Channels and Roles, and you can turn on and off the channels you want to see in just about any Discord now. Like, a lot of people use this. So if you're not seeing one called Monthly Challenge, that's why. Anyway, it's called Monthly Challenge, and you can use Animal Crossing, Palia, or Dinkum, and you go to crossingminute.com, hit up the build tab here to get the random build generator and click generate challenge, and you can keep clicking this until it gives you something that sounds funny that you would like to take a stab at. Whatever your interpretation of this is, you go ahead and build that. And yeah, it would be cool. It'd be cool to see what you build. That's what that is. What else? Oh yeah, I forgot we bought the scooter. I'm not gonna put this here forever, but almost as a reminder to myself, look at that thing. I love the scooter. Okay, I gotta cut down a tree as part of my tasks for the day. Get an axe. And then wanted me to do some DIY projects as well. I guess I could make an axe because, yeah, I don't have one. I forget. I think this and sticks. Oh, and iron. Yeah, I guess you can do one of the ideas, because it'd be one entry per person. But you can keep rolling ideas until you find one you like. I can't stop you from just using it for fun. If you do something else, you can post it in like one of the rooms we have for like screenshots. You're more than encouraged to do that. Okay. I kind of want to make some hedges, right? I don't think I'll use them right away, but I need to make stuff anyway. Actually, you know what? I might put them somewhere just to see what they look like. Okay. I already had supplies on me, too. I didn't know that. Gamer Tao? I don't know if I'm saying that right at all. Welcome. Hello. Okay, now let's go chop down a tree. Was away for a while. How many activities are deemed dangerous now already? Oh my gosh. Oh, look! I can chop down these trees. I forgot. Okay, cool. These are my money trees. Perfect. Oh, bagworm! Sorry, bagworm. Oh, that looks sad when the bagworm falls down. Maybe we can go buy another Harv's Island camper with all this money. I should be paying down loans, but we have the farms, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh, but we have we're a little bit short. Okay. We can find some more money, right? I can sell forageables, which means I can sell like iron. Which villagers do you have? Oh, I have these villagers. I have Sly, Jeremiah, Marina, Audie, Shep, Elvis, Tank, Naomi, Melba, and Scoot. They're all on beaches right now because I got to figure out where they're going to live exactly. We need to move northward into those hills and figure out like how much of the hills are we going to keep. Are we putting a neighborhood up there? How's that all going to work? I don't know. A lot to figure out there. I'm thinking it'd be really cool if we made like a sunken neighborhood. So you go up and then immediately back down, and maybe there's like houses, but we put like vines and waterfalls, and that would be kind of cool. We need a lot of space though. But it sounds like a really fun little project. I might do it. I might do that. That just popped into my head. I'm like, ooh. We said we're going to look at the campsite villager. Let's see who it is. I anticipate it's going to be someone bad, which is why I made the thumbnail what I did. Let's check it out. Wow. No way. It's Pietro. As you know, one of like the top villagers. This villager got me in my 30-day challenge to the point where I was like good on my top 50 list. How's Pietro doing lately? Let me go over to this Animal Crossing portal website again. So, Kabuki still number 1. We did it. 41. Not bad. Not really worth grabbing right now. We'll just leave Pietro there, but not bad. By the way, so I want to talk to you guys real quick about this. Kabuki, ranked number 1. A lot of people think, and I'm myself included, that it was from the 30-day DIY Island series that happened because I wanted more top 50 villagers, and I thought Kabuki was ranked pretty low. You know, I thought like, oh, we can get Kabuki into the 50s, no problem. Number 1. So I've been thinking like, how much power do we have here? Like, what can we do to try and like really mess with people? Because this ranking I was getting a lot of like messages about this because people are pretty invested, especially in the top 10. Rags to Riches players want people in the top 10. And here we are coming in with a totally different series and screwing this up for everybody. So what if we did it again? You know what I mean? Like who else can we bring up into the rankings, right? Poppy got up there. Like, who's somebody that no one would expect Biddy to go from 67 to the top 10. What if we just went over here and all together used our 5 votes for the month on Biddy? Just for fun. Just because we want Biddy in the top 10. I don't know. How much power do we really have? Can we make that happen? And everyone be like, what is Biddy doing? So who even is Biddy? I never hear anyone talk about Biddy. What a random villager to bring to the top 10. Pashmina does not deserve it. Hippo? AJ says a cozier friendship, you're welcome. 12 months. Thank you, AJ. I don't deserve it. I'm nothing but mean to you. But I appreciate that nonetheless. You don't have to have an account. You could just go there. you could just do that. You just go there and you put your votes on there. I think it's just stored in your cookies or whatever. Who's crafting? Do you think this person's crafting? Pietro's the literal worst. I'd like a refund. Sorry, no refunds. You have to go to YouTube, actually. I don't know how that works. Shep is amazing, by the way, and I'm really glad I have Shep. Stonewall. Stonewall's a good one. I think voting for the worst ranked villager is going to be tough because that's like 400 plus spots we got to move them up. You know what I mean? So we would need to make sure that we pick someone like Biddy is good because Biddy's already like in the top 60 or 70. So we can get Biddy into the top 10 if we all work together. That's why I picked such a random villager. Because everyone's like, what's Kabuki doing in number 1? And it was funny because no one, like, there's a lot of people who rank villagers in their head. Like, and when you think of the number 1 villager, you do not think of Kabuki, who is amazing, by the way, but not number 1 material. And here we are going, hey, what if we just all voted for this? I already put my votes on Biddy. You guys, I guess, if you don't want to join me, it's okay. We need to sell maybe Maybe the stack of iron so we can get 100K so we can get someone else into Harv's. You put 5 on Biddy. Yes. Poor Kabuki. Maybe we need to work to keep Kabuki in the #1 spot. If you're not going to vote for Biddy, at least put your votes on Kabuki so we can, like, just when the next month rolls over and Kabuki remains #1, everyone's going to be like, what is going on? Plus, you'll probably be joining the people who are finding the 30-day DIY series today who haven't, like, you know what I mean? They're watching it now. That's pretty funny, too. How do waterfalls generate money? This better not be a pun. Nice. Okay, let's go buy a Harv's Island visitor. That's why you can't have reliable polls on the internet. Kato's channel, no fun. Dan's channel, no refunds. Lori, how's it going? By the way, you guys missed it. I'm saying that because there are more of you here than came to that live stream, so a number of you missed it. We did some Played Up the other day, and I let chat control the second player. You guys got to play with me, and we didn't get very far, but it was a lot of fun. I just want you to know, if you didn't come to that stream, you missed out. They flow into banks. I think Abigail ruined the pun. Oh, no. Ruby was just waiting for someone to fill in the blank. I want to get Sahara here because I can look this up if I want to, but instead I'm going to go off of a theory. Last time I worked on Harv's Island, the last person I got to move in was Sahara. So this time I'm going to start with Sahara, and maybe I'll get the hairstyle I want, because it took me that long to get the hairstyle I like. So I'm wondering if they're attached to the people who move in, not just the fact that someone moved in. I thought it was an amount of people moving into the island, but I think it might be attached to the specific person. So I think Sahara has the hairstyle I like, but I don't know if I'm right about that. It doesn't matter because I want some rugs anyway, so... You think it's based on the person? Oh, I hope I'm right. I hope we're both right. It's 100% based on the person. Sweet. Go me. I'm going to get my hairstyle. We both take the L. All right, let's get our terraforming tools back out. I'm going to work on this hypothetical villager neighborhood that we were talking about. Oh, we got a lot of flowers. Let me go refresh my shovel. I think I got to dig these up. Customize. I'm like, what am I doing here? Okay. Here we go. Take some more miles. Driving the scooter would be so fun. I don't think Nintendo will ever let us drive in Animal Crossing. It would change the game quite a bit. I don't even know if that would be Animal Crossing anymore, but I would love it. I think they would. If they did it, I think they would do it right. I think they would do it in a way that made sense. I don't know how, and it would work. Everything they've done, like, I never imagined Animal Crossing as a game where you could put items outside and terraform, and here we are, and it's amazing. When they announced terraforming in New Horizons, my jaw was on the floor. I could not. I'm like, that's not Animal Crossing. That looks cool, but that's just not the game I remember. That is so different. And it was very different, but it works. Now I can't imagine it without terraforming. Yeah, Ruby, we were doing good before you came in with your fill in the blank pun. Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. It's just that if they made vehicles actually drivable, they'd have to make the size of the landmass that you were on a lot larger. And perhaps that's possible because the next generation of Nintendo console is going to have to be a lot more powerful than the Switch. Because, like, it's going to be a while before they do yet another one, right? So it could support that, and that'd be very interesting. I might just turn around and sell these flowers to the Nook bin. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. You could have one lane required for bikes and scooters, 2 tiles wide for cars. Like just a little bike lane. We could do one-way streets because we have 2 parallel paths. Okay. So I think what we can do is chop down all these trees. I could use the supplies anyway. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. Oh, I was going to check them for bees. Oh well. Here, let's check them for bees. Hey, money. Racecourse Islands. You know, you could still do that. Just foot races and stuff. The only reason I haven't done more stuff like that is because I don't know how to, like, if a bunch of friends come over and they do a race, how do you, like, film it effectively, you know? Like, I gotta, like, run with them. We found last tree I could have shaken. Got it. Fill in the blank or fill in the bank. Oh my gosh. We can sit on certain items in Animal Crossing that are pretty cool, like the sled. You can sit on that. That's technically a vehicle, right? Next big challenge could be about mini games, play them, and earn bells with them. You know what'd be interesting is like, okay, this is gonna be like a weird comparison, but you know how like there's bar crawls where people they go out and they all drink at like a specific list of bars. What if there was a list of like dream islands and you could do like a mini game crawl between them? So each island had a mini game on it and you had to complete it. It had to meet like certain criteria or whatever. I don't know how you prove that you did it. Just be for fun, really. I came in here to make another axe. Instead of Dream Islands, you build the islands yourself and invite your friends. You could, yeah, but the Dream Islands would make it more accessible for more people. Because, I mean, you'd still have to have Nintendo Online, but they don't have to be, like, online at the same time as you. I did that on my Gold Core Island. There's a maze that you can do. Like, I tried to make it similar to the Mayday maze, and it took a while to design, but it was a lot of fun, and it's still there. You can go try it. So I could, like, submit that island to, like, the rotation. Customize something? Craft something. Customize. No, it was craft. It was craft. I screwed up. A race to Nook Miles tickets. Hunt for the exact list of characters. See who wins first. That's why scavenger hunts are so popular, because any island can be a part of it. I already have a sharp axe in my... I just keep making them, but I keep forgetting that I... Whatever. At the end of the minigame, the player gets on your message board. That'd be fun. I did finally figure out, like, how you could do an Animal Crossing challenge, like a single player one, without restarting your island. The problem is, I'm not ready to do it yet. I need a break still. I was thinking about recording it, and I'm not ready yet. I want to check the Critterpedia and make sure I don't have to donate this butterfly that I caught. Okay, good. You can get a wall certificate for completing a game on a Dream Island, and then the certificate says the name of the island. That's fun. Oh, yeah, you can download. The problem is you could just go there and download all the certificates, and that doesn't really prove you did the mini games, but still, it's fun. A wrap gift at the end, an item of clothing you have to put it on and take a photo. I suppose if it's a maze type challenge, you just take a photo of you standing at the end of it. You can only get to that spot if you complete the maze anyway. But proving it implies that there's some kind of prize. We need to verify that everyone did it the right way. I think it would just be a fun thing to do for fun, because it's too easy to cheat. You know what I mean? Like, people could just Photoshop. And who's to say that's your character? You could take a picture someone else put on social media and then call it your own. So there's a few flaws in that if it were to be like for an actual prize. But it could be fun to just have as like a thing that people do. It's why, and I probably created this way too late, but it's why I made the scavenger hunt generator, because I just love scavenger hunts so much. But the hardest part is like figuring out what items do you want to look for in the scavenger hunt. What if you just want to do one whenever and you're not competing with your friends or anything, or if you want to compete with your friends. So again, crossingminute.com. I didn't talk about this today, but this is for generating scavenger hunts. So the way it works is you can choose how many villagers you want to look for, how many items you want to look for, and there's some rules here. Like if you're like, how does a scavenger hunt work? These are suggested rules. You can do whatever you want, obviously. You hit generate hunt, and it's going to find you 2 random villagers, and 10 random items. And if you don't know what these things are, you can click on them, and it brings you to Nookpedia, where you can see an image of the item and learn what it is. Same with the villagers. Flurry. So you can see who Flurry is if you don't know. So it really is cool. I like it a lot. And again, just something I wanted to... Something that I wanted for me, and I decided I want to put this out there. Are those old turnips? I got them today. Different pieces all over the island. Oh yeah, like get the whole outfit. The other thing you could use that random generator for as well is building challenges. If you just ignore the scavenger hunt part, you're like, I want to build something, and I want to use random items to do it. You could just tell it like, hey, give me like 50 items. So It's cool. I like it. I thought others would like it too. You don't need an account or anything. You just go over to crossingminute.com and play with it. And while you're there, you could check out our merch store, which is new. All right. I have to go up to the top of that cliff and take out those trees as well. Cat is just begging for pets. I'm trying to placate the cat. I'm gonna have to redo my shovel again. Thanks, Ruby. Executive assistant. I'm gonna fire the executive assistant soon. So I think for this I'll need to get rid of that pond. We'll just kind of start fresh up here. I don't know how many houses could we fit in this house pit. Definitely not all of them. We could probably put like 5 or 6. Probably an odd number, so you could put like 3 in the back and 2 in front. Have a path in between the 2 in front. Oh, there's a lost item. I try not to pick those up because I just cannot stand looking for the person who lost the lost item. They usually find it eventually on their own. I'll probably get rid of this entire hill. I'll add more up here in terms of layers, but for now, probably best to just get rid of it. Let's dig up one tree because it's giving me anxiety that I still have like 1 food on me. See, I forgot to check for bees. The hints are fine. The lost item hints are fine, but... And it's easy enough. You just ask someone and they tell you who lost it. It's still a whole thing I have to do, and it won't get out of my inventory until I do it. Or I could just leave it there for extra long and then just keep it. But that always feels bad, too. Vera, going good? How are you? Goodbye, trees. Nice. I've cut down a lot of trees. Still deforesting. That's what I do. Doing good. Nice. Okay. We have to get all this cleaned up. Dig up the stumps. Find whoever lost this. Lots to do. merch with Deforestation Dan would maybe also be successful. I don't know. You could do a shirt with like a character cutting down a tree, and the text will be like, "Cut them all down." But that just sounds like you're like, just whatever the opposite of going green is. That's the shirt you're wearing around. I don't think anyone would want that. Maybe it's save the trees, and the trees, it's like Animal Crossing looking trees, and they have like bandages on them, like someone's putting them back together. Sometimes you just have to stand there and accept the bees so you can think about what you did. Every time you come here, I'm chopping trees. Well, there's a lot of pesky trees around here. Okay, neat. Let's take out this hill. Would not wear that when working at Greenpeace. Save the trees would be good. The one with the tree bandages, that'd be good. All right. Construction. Coffee's done. Okay. Oh, there's still stumps. Okay. Let's dig into this mountain. Let's get rid of it. It's gone. It's as good as gone. And if we want to do villagers who live inside of a pit, we'll have to dig up a lot of space as well. But the bottom layer is going to stay intact for now until we figure out where that pit's going to go, how large the pit's going to be, all that stuff. Once we figure out the dimensions of the pit and where the houses are going to go, all that fun stuff, we can then work on building up the mountains around the pit. So there'll be some waterfalls and, like I said, vines and shrubs. I want to make sure there's a generous amount of space around the houses so we can build up some hills and make it look really pretty. Are you going to lock them up with no inclines? I could, but, you know, everyone thinks that, like, part of the Ragtag theme song has the words "foreign jail." And I don't want people to, like, play into that too much. So if I actually start trapping villagers, they'll be like, "See?" And I don't want to let them win. So no, I'm gonna give them ramps to get in and out of the housing community. You should have an area on one of your islands that has a memento from every island you've done. What would that be? It's already too late. I've already deleted islands. I didn't place mementos down. Place houses in a circle inside the pit. You'll need 6. Yeah, that'd be good. Will there also be a basket with some iodine, perhaps by the pit, and a hose? Is this a Parks and Recreation reference? I remember every time I think of the word pit, I hear that song in my head, but I can't remember all the details about the pit. I know people fell in it all the time. Gold Core Duck Island. Golden area for gold core, a duck pond for CanyonDuck, a huge farm for this one. A calendar for 30 days. Where am I going to get a calendar? Oh, Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar. Please watch in October. I'm not really into those types of movies. I've never really liked that stuff. It'd be cool to make a spot on this island that has like all those things. So like, yeah, duck pond, and then little stools with like the mementos on them. I watch a scary movie every day in October. Oh my gosh. There are actual like movies that I want to watch that I haven't gotten to. And I should probably just spend my time doing that in October. I can't even think of them, but I'll have to to go through my bunch of YouTube trailers I've watched. Terraforming. Always a pain, but so good when it's done. There's like so many plans I have for this island, by the way. So we have like this neighborhood we're working on now, where a good chunk of the houses will go. I don't know where others will go. Probably all around the road and stuff. And then I was thinking still I might do some kind of canal by the paths that we made. What's the last movie you saw in a dirty, disgusting theater? I don't know. That would have been definitely pre-COVID. I don't remember. I didn't go to theaters a lot prior, but yeah, probably Marvel something or other. It was probably a Marvel movie because I am that boring. But yeah, I don't remember. You'd think I'd remember, but I try and scrub the memory of being in a filthy, disgusting movie theater just as much as I scrub my hands after going to one. What traumatized your experience? Just looking at the seats. The seats are all I remember. I don't remember any of the movies or the enjoyment I got from watching them. It's just looking at the seats in the theater. Thinking about all the head fungus that is just on the headrests. Other people sweat. That's all I remember. The next Animal Crossing games, we should be allowed to sell our spare fossils to Blathers at least once a month. I want Blathers to have a little fossil collection. It should be in his house, which you can go visit. And you should get to choose which ones. He's like, oh, I should take this off your hands, right? And you choose which ones to give him. And he can only have like 4. And so he has like little pedestals and like you get to kind of help decorate his house in that way. That'd be fun. But yeah, no, I seriously don't remember what was the last movie I saw in theaters. And honestly, if I can skip watching Spider-Man Far From Home in movie theaters, I don't have to go to movies for anything. If I can wait for a home release of Spider-Man Far From Home, there's literally not one movie that could come out that'll get me to theaters. That was the ultimate test, and I did it. The food ? Stains is what gets me. Iceberg, how's it going? Give Celeste an observatory, Nintendo. I know, yeah, we had one in Wild World, I think. Or was it City Folk? I remember you could do constellations in City Folk, so I guess it was that one. Constellations. Are you actually germaphobe in real life? Or are you teasing us? I don't really know. I know there's certain things I don't want to do because they are gross, but I don't like, I'm not afraid to touch a handrail because I know I'm going to go home and wash my hands. So I have no idea. I haven't been diagnosed with germophobia. So. Watched Oppenheimer in theater, and it was an experience I wouldn't want to miss. The last movie I watched in theaters that was an experience I wouldn't want to miss, like one that made me go, wow, I'm really glad I saw that in theaters. I'm not kidding, was the first Avatar because of the 3D, like how good it was. Like I literally can't recreate that experience at home. Other than that, there's no movies where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I saw that particular movie in theaters. It's always about, I want to see this movie like when the hype is at its peak, and that's when it's in theaters. So I don't want to miss out on the hype. But after I started skipping movies because of COVID and stuff, I'm like, oh, well, I don't have to go to theaters anymore. This is great. My house is way more comfortable. You did the Barbenheimer with a group of 12. Oh, wow. Oppenheimer in the morning, bunch, then brunch, then Barbie. The Barbie movie was really good. I didn't see Oppenheimer, but I'm genuinely surprised. And I knew it was going to be good, but like it exceeded expectations. You got to buy your own theater. Right, yeah. See, all the money that I don't spend. So every month what I do is I put aside like $20, and eventually I will have enough for a home theater. I'll have like a whole area in my house dedicated to being a movie theater. Let's take all the money I'm not going to spend at a movie theater. Did I see Avatar 2? No. Avatar 2 took too long to come out, and now I don't care. I have more blasphemous opinions if you keep pushing my buttons. But yeah, that one, I'm sure it's great. I don't care. Avatar 1, amazing. And I loved it. And I'm like, I can't wait to see the sequel. And then they made me wait a decade. And I'm like, well, oh well. I don't have a severe case of germophobia, says Khaleesi. Okay, that's good. I'm okay. Dr. Khaleesi's on it. My mom was one, but like you, it wasn't extreme. She's never diagnosed. I don't know if that's an actual diagnosis you can get. Maybe it is. I don't know enough to say one way or another. You know what killed me with Avatar 2 was learning that it was like, what, isn't like 3 hours long or something egregious like that. I haven't seen Interstellar, but I actually want to see that one. I have not seen that one. Snakes on a Plane in theaters an opening weekend with a bunch of not sober people, and that was an experience. I bet. The pitch should be for a villager fight club. Okay, that's a different take. I don't think I'm going to do that, but it's, yeah, I mean, maybe I could just put some signs up that just suggest that that's something they can do in the pit if they want to, or they could just live there if they want to. Wasn't impressed with Avatar 1 as the majority of people, so I don't really care about Avatar 2. Yeah, like I said, the theater experience for Avatar 1 was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. The psychologist would have to diagnose you. Is that real? Oh, that's interesting. Howie Mandel is a germaphobe. That's true. Yeah, people throw around that term, but yeah, I guess the word phobe, that would like suggest it is like an actual diagnosis. So it's not necessarily why. Yeah, I don't go around saying I'm a germaphobe because yeah, unless the doctor tells me I am, I'm not going to do that. I certainly don't like germs though. I'm a germ hater. I'm a hater of germs. My Avatar 2 hot take was that in the middle hour is my favorite part of the movie. Rule 1, we don't talk about the villager pit. Rule 2, we do not talk about the villager pits. Do you hate your villagers? Is that why you're putting them in a pit? No, but I should gather up the worst ones. That's a good idea. I should take all the ones that I dislike the most and put them in the pit. I wasn't even thinking of, I thought the pit was going to be a nice experience. Like prime real estate on the island, but I could make it for the ones that I want to corral and like, you know, distance myself from. That's a good idea. That who had that idea? Why does it take me so long? Oh, Ruby. Ruby had that idea. Good idea, Ruby. Pile of shame, or the pit of shame. A healthy respect for germs. Okay. That was a lot of terraforming. How does it look? What kind of space are we working with? I think, yeah, that was all the upper layer gone. Okay. Our pit has lots of room to play with. This is madness. No, this is ragtag. I can see the movie trailer playing in my head. No, Ruby, it's a good idea. You have some really creative and fun Animal Crossing ideas. Don't beat yourself up over that. I think I need to start it over here maybe, so that we have enough room to like build up the cliffs along the edge. Maybe the pit should start here. This is the wrong shovel. That should give us enough room to build up a little mountain and then like decorate around it, right? Maybe a little bit more. We can do whatever we want. I mean, so this is a lot of space. Let's give ourselves the one extra tile just for good luck. Right now I'm just kind of working on we'll call it the pre-dimensions for the pit. I don't know. I'm not counting anything out. I'm just kind of going by feel right now. Yeah, I should remove the water. Do you think I've caught that bug before? Shouldn't remove your last pond before catching your last pond smelt, or your first pond smelt. The cozy pit of shame. There, I fixed it. Pond skater, not pond smelt. Everything's cozy. I have to move in chatter now. It's just the villagers that I currently have that I don't like. I don't need to go looking for terrible villagers to put in a pit. Don't smell a pond. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Just dig the water, it'll work? I don't think it will. It always tells me, there's water up there. You can't do that. It like gets mad. Oh, well, it's almost gone anyway. We're foragers. We don't care about fish. That's true. Yeah, who cares? Well, the fish actually you can sell directly to Timmy and Tommy, though, as a forager. Oh, I'm sorry, Ruby. This is your idea. You did this. Which villagers should we put in here? Just preemptively, like, out of all the villagers we can't stand, like, which ones live on the island? I think we have some good ones. Maybe Marina can go in the pit. Audie's cool. Shep I love. Elvis can go in the pit for sure. Tank is pretty adorable. Naomi, I don't really have any feelings about at all, so in the pit with you. Sly can go in the pit. Jeremiah's cool, but we need to find 6, so you can probably go in the pit as well. Yeah, well we can probably cobble together 6. I have some pretty decent villagers though. Scoot, I like Scoot, but maybe Scoot goes in the pit. Ruby asked me to take the worst villagers and put them in the pit. So, okay. It's a good idea. Petition to name it Ruby's Torture Pit. Oh my gosh. Pitiful. Yeah, we can name it Ruby's Torture Pit. Now, how much room to leave in the back? Probably that much, at least. Maybe a little bit more. This is where we start to wonder if the pit's going to be large enough to house all these terrible villagers. What does it look like on the map? That's a pretty decent-sized pit. That's a solid pit right there. All right, let's go this way. Scoot, he took 1,000,000 years to move out. He deserves it. Are you still looking for top 10? Yeah, I need some top 10s. Hopefully we can get Kabuki. How we doing? Nope, not big enough. Ruby's great idea. Oh my goodness. Camp Ruby. Okay, I'm trying to go for square. And this looks like it's getting into square territory. We'll stop here. This is like a we haven't figured out the dimensions yet. But we'll get there. You know me and my symmetry. Ruby Rose Supermax Detention Center. It sounds so pleasant. The Ruby Rose Supermax Detention Center. We have a badminton court. Go away, tree. Nothing bad ever happens at Camp Ruby. Ruby's pitiful idea. Okay. Just got a CanyonDuck hoodie and mug. Can't wait for cozy October evenings wearing this and sipping the big cup of tea CanyonDuck. Thanks for the cutest merch ever. Unraveling Sophie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, the hoodie, I had to do the hoodie. Like that we're getting up to that season now. We have to make a video of chat creating all these ideas for a name. We have it documented. It's well documented. So, okay. It's a pretty decently sized Supermax pit. Might have to make it larger. I don't know. 6 houses. It depends on how much we dislike the villagers. How much real estate do we really want to give them? I don't know. But we still have a spot in the middle of the island. Like the center acres are still like we can do whatever with those. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So that's pretty decent. You know, it's not like a perfect square because I can tell there's more. When you look at the acres, like I can go a little further out, I guess, to that side. But we'll figure that out later. Why not draw the house sizes with sand to measure it? I will. Yeah, we gotta keep tweaking the pit a little bit, but I am at time right now. So before we go, real quick, I don't want you to forget, we now have CanyonDuck merch, which you can't see very well. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. It's gorgeous. So get you some CanyonDuck merch. The link is below. It's pinned in chat. And pretty soon you'll find the merch shelf on videos and things like that. And yeah, thank you for an awesome day. It's been fun. Thank you to everyone who did buy some. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoy it a lot. I'm already enjoying it a lot. And that's it. That's all I got. You can go. You can leave now. Stream is over. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You can go. It's over. You can leave now.